Alright guys, welcome back. Yeah, well, today's gonna be another exciting day because yes, we are working on this thingy. We want to get this done and done. So we still need to get a few little parts and accessories and, you know, the wheel wells, which will come later. But we gotta finish painting the front of this thing black. We also got the wiring for the 7-way to go in place of this 4-way, so we can actually get the trailer brakes on this thing to work. And we're just gonna make this thing look good, make it look better than what it is. But yeah, so we're doing today. Plus we also got to fix a couple other things that I've had that are damaged because of a certain whatever, I don't know what you want to call it. They bent, let's just put it that way. So let's get to it, and we'll just wire brush this and get it down, and let's get it painted. So that didn't take long. Look how better it looks with one coat of black paint after being crammed down. Looks really good. So we'll wait for that to dry a little bit. We even got the insides here where it was all white and everything else too. So we'll let that dry, and we'll get back to it. Meanwhile, we're gonna go work on something else while that dries, get the second coat in that, and we'll just kind of get going. All right, so what we need to work on here is we need to work on these things right here, these ramps. So if you can tell, whoa, we drop them. Right where they hook up, they're bent. These are supposed to be 1,000-pound capacity freaking ramp. Well, no, didn't happen. So what we gotta do is I'm gonna pull off these 4 bolts, and basically I'm gonna straighten that out, and then I'm gonna weld that some of a yep. I'm gonna weld it back to the ramp so it actually doesn't go anywhere at all. It stays permanently. It doesn't bend, so, or as much, because that's pretty bad. Both of them are bad, because I mean, here's the other one. I mean, that's insane right there. 1,000 pounds, and they freaking bent. So nope. All right, well, we got these straightened out. Looks a hell of a lot better, especially with the one that we just put the plate back on. Not so bent. It's not so bad. So get these bolts back in, get them tightened back down. Basically what I'm going to be doing is I'm just going to run a weld probably right here along this side, maybe on the other side underneath here on the front, just so this doesn't flex here, and then just another small little tack weld there, maybe one back there too, just so they don't bend. 1,000 pounds, right? Cool. So we're just gonna kind of reinforce that a little bit so it doesn't bend. If it comes down to it, well, I'll reinforce it some more. So, oh well. Oh yeah, there we go. So that's what we did. Welded right around there. Welded right around there. It's not my greatest weld because, yeah, well, I just didn't really care much. We'll just end up painting anyway, so you're not gonna really notice. But they're just used for ramps. Who's gonna really care? I'm not gonna care. Just scuff them down a little bit, brush them off, throw a little silver paint on it. It's good to go. So that's what we did. A little bead around the outside, a little bead on the bottom. Don't think these things are going to go anywhere. And if they go anywhere, there's going to be some serious problems with the welds, because these are supposed to be 2,500 pounds of brake strength and welds. So no, something's going to seriously be wrong if these welds are going to break. The steel's got to bend before the freaking welds are going to break. So yeah. We'll let these cool down. We're gonna go throw the second coat on that black paint, get that done so we can get a couple other things going as well, and yeah, we're just gonna have loads of fun. Alright, so these things have cooled. We brushed off all the excess stuff, so made them all shiny and looking good, but right now what we're gonna do is to help prevent these from rusting, we are actually gonna paint them. And I'm thinking we're just gonna pick a color out of our container with all the spray paint cans over there. I don't know what color. I got blue, red, gray, glow in the dark, all sorts of colors, neon, whatever else. We're just gonna paint that. This is cooled down enough so they won't rust, because open steel, you know how it rusts. So we're just gonna paint top into that, make it look good, and sort of just make it look red. I know it's not gonna last long because, you know, running over it with vehicles or whatever and everything else, it's just gonna wear it off anyway. So, but at least it'll look better. So thought about rhino lining it, but yeah, we'll see. Ooh, this is Strawberry Fields Red. I'm just gonna go like that, I'll probably end up doing like 2 or 3 coats. But yeah, you know what? That looks decent though. 2 or 3 coats. We're just gonna do that. Alright guys, well here's so-called trailer. It's a little dirty again, but you know, whatever. So right here we actually installed D-rings. So we actually, where the frame comes down this way, and since it's right here is across, we actually just drilled into the frame, bolted one there, bolted one there. Come back over here. I'm gonna get 4 more. So I'm gonna put one right here behind the rear axle on each side. I'm also gonna put another one right here in the front axle. So we get 4 more. I'm gonna put 2 on the tail on each side, so that we have 4 places, well actually 8 places to anchor down at any given time. If we need to move something, whatever. Plus then, you know, we also got the under side of the frame as well, so things aren't really gonna go anywhere. Nothing's gonna be in the way. So 4 more D-rings for this and we'll be good to go. Gotta get the fenders, covers ordered. We gotta get upstairs and order those. Just, you know, the little stuff that's gonna take a minute to order because stuff's probably back ordered and whatever else. So, but than that, we're good. The wiring harness, I got the wrong freaking wiring harness. When I ordered it, they gave me a, not this one here, but this is the one that was on the trailer originally. The one that they sent me was actually for a 6 plug, and I want a 7-way plug because I'm thinking about doing something underneath this thing, but I need to have the 7-way adapter so I can actually use the one as a set of reverse lights, work lights, and have, you know, extra visibility for stuff like that. But no big deal. I've already talked to them. I am shipping it out today, so they're shipping me a 7-way wiring, so that will be here hopefully sometime this week to get that done. And then we got to order the toolbox that is going to go right there on that thing, and that way we can keep all of our straps and all of our, you know, miscellaneous tools and stuff we need for everything when we go out and everything else. Whew. All right, since we got all the floor done now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna mark out where we need strap some stuff to. So I got one mark there, one mark there. Kind of faded because I did this a day ago or so, and it faded because of rain and some other things that were going on over in the area where it was sitting for a couple days. Kind of faded off, but we're just gonna get a marker real quick. Take a snap line, snap, chalk line it, and then put some tape down because we need to get what I want done here done, and then hopefully it'll look a little better. It won't be so bright. I mean, that is bright. So dang, it's bright. So since we got some leftover rhino line, wherever it is, remember we ran line the bed of the truck, we're actually gonna run line that. So we snap our lines down like this. Now we gotta run 2-inch tape. What is this, 2-inch tape? I think 2-inch tape all the way down the outsides, so like this, and we get paint the inside. Oh goody, ow, there's a wall there. So I'll get it taped off, whoo, like that. 4 strips, 2 rows. So we're gonna be painting in there and in there, and we're gonna paint these 2 differently eventually. So eventually see if we do something different on that, so it's not so white bright. So now we're just gonna mix up the extra round line that we got here that's left over, put it in the bucket, and we're gonna roll it. Hopefully the roller is still good because it's been sitting in the corner. So hopefully, or I'm just gonna pour it on the trailer and just wipe it in. Well, crap. I ran out of rollers. I thought the roller that we had when we did the bed of the truck would have been okay because we put it in some plastic baggies, but no. It's has a rock, and we forgot to wash it out. So that's toast. Same with the brush. So we're probably gonna be doing this by hand. I'm not sure what way I'm gonna do it first. I don't know if I want to dab it or if I want to spread it. So we did a little test here to see what would happen. So we're gonna let that dry for a minute and just see what happens. If not, well, I'm gonna buy a roller and we're gonna roll it. So all right, look at that. First coat's done. We decided to change a couple things, add little things, because this will actually help protect the paint or the water from getting in there. If we thicken it really good, it won't run in there. So that's what that's looking like. Kind of like white and checkerboard, right? But now we're gonna do something on the inside. I'm not sure what we're gonna do in here yet, but oh, maybe we'll get a little can of rino line and actually get like a pink tin or a red tin or something. I don't know. We'll see with that side, but that's what it's looking like. We're waiting for that to dry a little bit, and now we're gonna work on the second coat. Wow, look at that. There is 2 coats down on the whole thing. I decided to do the edges as well to match the frame. We gotta do behind the wheels, but we're probably gonna do a 3rd coat anyway, because it'll actually look really good. Whew. But I am freaking tired. It's warm, I'm in pants, bending over sucks, so we'll let this dry for a little bit longer and get the 3rd coat on it and see where it goes from there. Oh boy, look at that. That's 4 coats of rino line. I'm actually thinking about doing a 1-inch strip right here on this side all the way down so it matches, but I don't know, I think I like it like that. We'll see what it looks like after we get the tape all pulled off. Let's go from there, but that's what she's looking like. We did the edges so they don't fade out or anything like that, so actually it looks pretty good for what it is. I'm not sure what we're gonna do with the white yet. Might just leave it because it's not as bright and it actually looks really good like that. Oh, maybe we'll just, I don't know, figure something out. That's what it looks like. Really pretty, just like that. I'll get the tape pulled off here and see what it looks like. Woohoo, we got the tape off. Look at that. That's some pretty edges. But I'm thinking now what we're gonna do is we're gonna tape this off a 1-inch too, just like we did the front and back. So it actually looks like a complete square. It's not all weirded out and everything else, but that could be later on. That's gonna do it for this video. So if you guys want to subscribe for more, leave a comment, ring the bell, notify us, all that fun stuff, blah 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 blah. You know how it goes. And my helper showed up at the last minute right here.
Bye.
And we're out. Bye.